Okay, so hi everyone who are joining us here. We'll start the webinar in some time, just waiting for our panelists to join in. Hi Asik. So I am just waiting for all of you to quickly join in for today's session and start dropping your queries. Hi Nikhil, hello. Good to see all of you. And I want all of you should join in quickly so that we can start the webinar. So I hope you're aware of today's topic, right? So I would request all of you to start dropping your queries in the Q&A regarding RRB exams, Railway Recruitment Board exams. I hope you're aware of the topic and you're ready with your queries. Asik, if you have any query, you can just drop in chat instead of raising your hand. Okay, I think ma'am is also here. So I think we can start the session with all of you. Meanwhile, all of you are joining in. So are you ready with your queries? I would want to see all your queries regarding today's session. Can we have all your queries quickly in the Q&A? Yes, Nandan, right. And I would like to see all your queries coming up here quickly. Okay, let's just start the session first. So a very warm welcome to all of you on today's session. I'm Bhagishri, moderator for this session. And I think we're aware of today's session, which is all about RRB exams. I would say this could be a prep guide for all of you. And let me introduce you to our panelists for today's session. We have Sagarika ma'am, UPSC educator and director founder for Victory IAS Foundation, which is based in Delhi, NCR. So ma'am, I would like to welcome you again on the session.
Thank you.
And I think we had done few sessions with ma'am, and yes, I know that students found it really useful. And it's a pleasure to have Sagarika ma'am again with us here on this platform where she'll be, trying to answer your queries and, reach out to all your doubts, right? So I would request all of you can start dropping your queries for RRB exams. And before we start picking your exams, we'll discuss few things about this particular exams. So ma'am, if we can start with a bit of brief about RRB exams, because there are IBPS exams, RRB exams also, and then there is this Railway Recruitment Board exams, NTPC. So if you can make them understand a bit about these exams.
RRB NTPC exam conducted for Railway Recruitment Board. So it will be conducted in 3 stages: CBT 1, CBT 2, and CABT, computer based aptitude test or typing skills test. So typing test will be conducted for typist related jobs. There are totally 13 openings available for UG based and PG based jobs. So those who are cleared CABT stage 1 exam, they will be promoted to CABT 2. CBT 2, sorry, computer based test. Then after clearing the CBT 2 with cutoff, then they will be promoted to CABT or typing test. Some posts like 5 to 6 posts, they don't have any exam afterwards. Directly they will have document verification. So this exam can be attended by 12th pass out candidates also, or degree cleared candidates also. So anyone want to achieve a government job at very less age, then they can go to RRB NTPC. Hope you understand.
Absolutely. So is this clear with all of you? Preetham, if you have any query, just share your query here. We would want to see your queries coming up here. This is something which I know not everyone opts. Ma'am, I think this is an exam which not every student will opt for. This is quite a technical course, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, it is technical only, but it is compared to IBPS, UPSC, CSAT, it is comparatively less difficult.
Right. So, ma'am, if we talk about the eligibility criteria, which students can apply or sit for this exam?
Those who pass 12th or those who finished their degree.
So, so is it mandatory to have UG degree to sit for this particular exam?
No, those who cleared their 12th intermediate. they can also appear for this exam.
Right. Okay. And there are different sections, ma'am, if we talk about. So let us first start with what exactly is the pattern of these kind of, exam. Of course, this is a Sarkari exam. So there are a lot of benefits also. But what exactly is the exam pattern if we try to explain this to the students?
First of all, they have to write a computer-based test, stage 1. So that is common for all aspirants, like they are intermediate passed or UG candidates, those who finished their degree. Okay, for 18 years candidates and 21 years, the same exam will be conducted. So after clearing the CBT 1, computer-based test with minimum cutoff, there will be category-wise different cutoff, like general candidates 40%, SC/ST candidate can get 25% marks in the examination. But the cutoff has to be reached. Suppose the vacancies are high, like there are many vacancies. For example, I think 10,000 vacancies available this year. There is more competition. Then they will take the cutoff high. Like out of 100 marks, you have to get 80 marks. Then only you will be selected to CBT 2, computer-based test stage 2. Okay, in stage 2, you will be appearing exam based on your cutoff in CBT 1. Out of 13 posts available, for which post you are selected. For that post, you have to write CBT 2. In CBT 2 also, based on different post, different category and different area, there is different cutoff. Cutoff is different. Again, you have to reach cutoff in this exam. Means in 2 levels, you have to achieve the cutoff. Then you will get a CABT or typing test.
Right. So we have a question. Okay, Vinod Nayak wants to know about paper model. Ma'am, is there any paper model that we can discuss?
Paper model means
the paper. I think the question pattern in the question paper. I think they want to know about it.
That is very typical thing. Actually, according to the competition, they will make the paper difficult sometimes, or it will be easy sometimes. But the main aptitude concepts will come, like simplification, profit and loss, mixtures, work-based questions, and profit and loss, simple interest, partnership. Okay, the common questions will come. And apart from that, reasoning questions like coding, decoding, puzzles. Okay, so you have to make 3 different difficulty patterns. First, you have to clear difficulty pattern 1 model papers like 20 to 30. Then you will understand yourself how much you are good in aptitude or reasoning. Then you go to level 2 difficulty. Then you go to level 3. But directly, if you are a fresher, you are just now you are preparing for RRB, directly don't go to level 3 difficulty questions. Then you will lose your confidence. You feel like this exam is very difficult, I can't handle in the beginning itself. So the syllabus is same. Aptitude and reasoning, okay, and general awareness. General awareness means regular our current affairs, GK questions, environment questions, history questions will come. So you have to prepare current affairs, aptitude and reasoning to good level. To differently, you have to practice different model papers and understand based on the difficulty level, you have to practice. You have to understand yourself also. If you are already, if you are a math student, you are good in aptitude, then directly you go for level 3. Okay.
All right. Okay. So I think Vinod got answer for his query. Okay, that's nice. Okay, Celsa, how to get notification of exams from where? I think Celsa, you can always look out for the official website and also Shiksha's website page also has that. So I can maybe help you out with the link. So I'm just dropping this link where we will be posting like all the notifications that comes out, with time for these exams.
There is a recent notification also in May 2022. Yeah, for RRB NTPC, that you check out.
Yes, so just click on these pages on their official websites. So I think Shiksha and the official website have all the relevant and authentic information. So the notifications as as it comes out, we do update on that. So don't worry, you can just check on this link and get all the information. Okay. Okay, coming to the next question from Sai Kumar. Okay, arithmetic and reasoning, which marks? Sai Kumar, like which marks we did not get that. What do you want to know about the subjects? So if you can just clarify a bit. Okay, is RRB preparation by material enough? Okay, Pawan, I think Pawan wants to know, ma'am, like how to prepare for these kind of exams, what all materials or sources they can look for. I mean, only studying from those sources is enough for them?
RS Agarwal, they have to prepare. That is basic. For any aptitude or reasoning test in India, like you have to write bank exams, CSAT, anything. First, you go through RS Agarwal book, then you will get an idea. What is the syllabus? What's the pattern? Which type of questions will come in the exam? Okay. And particularly, if you want to get some books, then Rahul Singh, Mentor for Excellence in Delhi, that is good. That is good for both RRB and IBPS.
Right. So I think all of you can have a look on this sources that ma'am has mentioned. You can look out for these books, right? Okay. So I think the question comes like offline courses is important, ma'am, for them, or just studying by books, self preparation will help them?
It based on yourself. Actually, if you are reading online, then you have to motivate yourself every day. You have to stick to the timetable. If you are going to the coaching, you will get motivation from the tutors, or else you will get motivation from your friends. You will follow some timing. So competition will be there. Suppose your friend got more marks than you, then obviously you will read. In the next week, you will read more. So that will happen. If you are lonely reading, sitting at home and doing online coaching, in after online coaching also, sometimes people what they are doing, they will record classes and afterwards they will listen. So in that, discipline will go off after some time. So offline up to 20% better than online classes.
Right, absolutely. Okay. Okay, how to regularly update on, be updated on general awareness topics. Okay, ma'am, talking about like the GK. So what all thing they can do to like improve their GK? Because GK is something which is very, very important in these kind of competitive exams.
Daily current affairs you have to go through. Hindu paper, economic times paper. And but I don't want natively, I don't want to study Ra. Okay. I want to go through ready-made things. Means you go through GK Today website. Daily current affairs website is there. These two websites are very useful for bank exam aspirants or RRB NTPC aspirants, because they will give short note of day-to-day current affairs. So you have to make a notes every day while preparing. You have to make a notes that will be easy to you to revise before the exam.
Okay, so I think that will help you, SA Sampath. So I think that way you can prepare GK, and I think GK is something which is there in almost all competitive exams, so you cannot really skip. The more you know and more you are well versed in current affairs, the more it will help you. Right? Okay. Power Sakshi is saying, ma'am, does it also depend on the field, like commerce, science, and arts? I mean, you want to ask like whether these field students can take up RRB, or is it beneficial for them? I mean, is there anything like that that only these stream students can take up and that is beneficial for them?
Then you have to hard work more. Suppose you are a medical student, you are a commerce student, then going through aptitude is very difficult to you. So you have to hard work more. Compared to math students, you have to work more. That is only the
Absolutely.
difference.
Right. Okay. Coming to another question. Starting salary of ASM, traffic apprentice, commercial apprentice. Okay. That I think ma'am will be able to answer on that well.
So starting salary is like 20K, but that is basic pay. So HRA will be added to that, and DA will be added, travel allowance will be added. So total on hand salary would be 40K around net salary.
I know that is very basic and practical question that what we'll be getting, after preparing so much and doing so much of efforts. Okay, Arya, in railways, which post will be suitable for a women civil engineering graduate?
Typist clerk, go for typist and clerk office. In office, you can sit and do the work. If you go for trains clerk like goods master, station master, it is very difficult. You have to stand on the platform to work. That is very difficult for a girl. So go for the clerk or typist exam. In the office, you will get job. So it will be easy.
And also, eyesight is eligible for RRBJ. Okay, -4 eyesight. Eyesight is, I think, again, very important here, considered in a.
If competition is more, they will increase the points. Eyesight points, they will increase. So we can't decide 0.4 is available, eligible now or not. There is some levels A2, A3, C2, C3, B2, B3. In that pattern, you have to come. Your value must come. Then you will be selected. Otherwise, not.
Okay, we got some questions during the registration process also, like what qualification is required for RRB and syllabus. I think we will just discuss it. So typing skill test, ma'am, if you're talking about preparing for typing skill test, I mean, how can they prepare for the typing skill test? I think it's for computer based aptitude test. So if they are preparing for that, how can they prepare for CBAT computer based aptitude test? Yes. Okay, just a second. I think, ma'am, your video is stuck right now. Just give me a moment. I think she's facing some difficulty. Okay. Yeah. So, yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, as we were saying that about the computer based aptitude test, what kind of preparation is required?
Aptitude test.
Yes, they have this CBAT, computer-based aptitude test. So how can they prepare for that, but particularly RRB exams?
First, you have to go through each and every aptitude lesson, like simplification, percentage, average, ages, mixtures, time and work, speed, distance. Around 25 lessons are there in aptitude. These are basic for every competitive exam. So you have to go through each and every lesson, and you have to remember formula. Okay. So there are different types of lessons available in aptitude. Like if simplification is there, you no need to go through formula. Okay, you go on practicing, then you will be better in that. But if you go to speed and distance, mensuration, you have to remember the formula, how to solve a particular question, logic. And if you go to average and mixtures, formula is not important. Logic is important. How you are applying, how you are converting. Suppose centimeters are there, you have to convert it to meters. So first go through the entire syllabus once and make models. Suppose how many models are there? One lesson. How many model questions are there? Like 50 are available in the textbook. The models will be basic like 10. Okay, 10 models you have to go through. Then you go on practicing model papers. Whatever available in internet, whatever the coaching center gives, whatever on your own, another books, refer another books. Then you will get a hold on the subject. Otherwise, you don't get. Suppose you are going through the syllabus, but you are not practicing, then you don't get anything. In the exam, you will sit blank. You don't understand from where the question is coming. Practice is more important than knowing.
Absolutely. Okay. Are the exams online? Ma'am, are the exams online? We'll have to check on that.
CABT is online, I think. CABT is online, but CBT 1 and CBT 2, you have to go to center, I think. After COVID, how they changed, we don't know. Particularly before COVID, they are going to the exam center and sitting and writing the exam.
Yes, I think they're getting admit cards and all everything. Okay, okay. Weightage marks. Like I think about all the subjects that they're sitting for. What kind of weightage does these subjects have, and which topics have more weightage that they should really focus on, which are like important for these kind of exams?
Weightage in CBT 1, there will be 30 aptitude questions, 30 reasoning questions, 40 general awareness questions. So general awareness questions you can solve in prescribed time easily. So first you have to go through aptitude, you have to clear the all questions, then go to reasoning. But you have to get the minimum cutoff. Okay, minimum cutoff is like 40% for general category. Means out of 100 marks, minimum you have to get 40 marks in the exam. Then only you will be qualified to CBT 2. Okay, for ST, it is 25 marks. 25 marks out of 100 he has to get. And see, in CBT 2, there are 120 questions, 120 marks. Time is 1.5 hours. So 35 aptitude questions, 35 reasoning questions, and 50 general awareness questions. So whatever the weightage you got in CBT 2, that is counted for your selection. 70% of CBT 2 marks and your CABT 30% marks will be added together. Then you will be selected for the job. 70% of CBT and 30% of CABT will be added to select.
All right. Someone asked about Aditi. I think you asked about pattern and cutoff. So I've just shared the link here. So you can look in the link, like what kind of pattern does the exam. And I think what I could see is the exams are online, but they will be giving out admit cards some days before the exams. So ma'am has already mentioned that, like, what exactly is this post and who all can sit for this post. Okay, so maybe you can go through that. Okay, coming to next exam, is there any option or tricky process to remember easily and quickly for RRB exam? So any tricky process, ma'am, you can suggest them to, well absorb and understand and, remember all the things.
There is no shortcut to hard work, but I can suggest you one approach. Go through all the lessons and note down what are the points you are reading. Suppose formulas you are reading, make a formula book for yourself and models book. When you open one model paper, you have to compare that question from where I have seen this question. Then only it is easy for you to go through the exam. Otherwise, it is very difficult if you don't practice much. You can't compare one question from where it is coming, from which lesson, which model it is. Then you can't attempt the question in the exam because time is very less. 100 questions you have to attend in 1.5 hours. 90 minutes, 100 questions. So your brain has to go very fast. So there is no shortcut, just remember, go on remembering things. That's all. And note down, make a shortcut notes for yourself.
Okay. Coming to diploma question, Yuva is asking, ma'am, is diploma qualification okay to apply? I mean, someone who's holding diploma, can they apply for this exam?
No, only PG or UG. That's all. Sorry. Intermediate or UG.
Right.
Undergraduate, graduate.
So you'll have to have this basic qualification before you sit for this exam. Okay. What books can I prefer, ma'am, to learn for this exam?
R.S. Agarwal and Rahul Singh. First, you read these two and try whatever available in the market. Go through each and every book and practice every book, whatever possible.
Absolutely. So I think that will help. Jitumuni, I have already shared the link for the notification update. And also ma'am has mentioned that there were some updates coming that came up in May, and there will be few more. So you can check on that link, right? Which exam can I apply for? I am BCom graduate. BCom
also syllabus is same, exam is same. You have to prepare aptitude reasoning, that is compulsory. So what the examiner is not giving you chance to select which exam to go through. You have to select it in CBT 1, then you will be selected in CBT 2 out of 13 posts. For which exam you got permission, you have to write that. There is no choice. Like I can select. If you are the topper, like the cutoff is in CBT 190 marks, you got 90 marks, then you will be selected in 13 posts in CBT 2. Then you will have a choice. I can select this post for myself. But earlier you don't have any choice.
Right. Okay. Coming to another question from Vinod. Group D ST category section zone. Okay. So Vinod, you want to know about the Group D exams for RRB? Is that the question that you wanted to ask? Ma'am, I could see there are different exams like RRB Group D, RRB NTPC, RRB JE, and ALP. So, like, what exactly is the difference between all these?
RRB is for Railway Recruitment Board. Railway jobs they will get. But Group A, Group B, Group D, these are all state-wise administrative offices will be there na, under IAS. Revenue office is there. In that they will be selected. State administration, not Railway Recruitment Board. That is different. This is different. They have to write different exams. If you want to become a district magistrate or something, then you have to go through another exam. You have to join as a revenue administration agent. Then also you have to go through Group 1 or Group A, Group B. But RRB NTPC is for Railway Recruitment Board, railway jobs particularly.
Right. So I think if there is any confusion with anyone, so I think you're well aware of that. Ma'am, there are like there is a typing skill test and then there is CBAT test. So for typing skill test, like what could be the exam pattern for typing skill test?
In both the languages like Hindi and English, in both the typing test will be there. So they have to reach 30 words per minute in English and 25 words per minute in Hindi. In Hindi, there will be different two scripts like Kuldev something and two scripts they have to go through. They will get in the exam two scripts test. So 25 minutes per word they reach, then only they will be selected after typing test. Next, there will be document verification and vision test, like medical test, disabilities checkup, medical test will be there.
Right. So I think that is one part of it. Ma'am, and is there any qualifying marks for this also, for both these kind of tests?
CBAT, 42 marks is compulsory for any category candidate. Like there is no relaxation for SC/ST, EWS candidates. Every person has to get minimum 42 marks in the exam, then only he will be selected.
Right. And ma'am, is there any quota system also for SC/ST category and a different one for general category? Is there any like quota reservation kind of thing?
In this reservation is available only for a computer based test 1, stage 1 and stage 2, CBT 1, CBT 2. It is not available for CABT.
Okay. Okay. And okay, madam, age. So ma'am, is there any age limit also? I'm sure this is very important for all of them to know, like what age limit they have, minimum or maximum something.
Minimum there is 30 years for you undergraduate students, aspirants, and 33 years for those who completed graduation. Graduation candidates, the upper age limit is 33 years. But there is relaxation. If you are an army person, you have an army experience earlier, then you will have some relaxation. If you are a divorcee women or divorcee or widowed, then they have some relaxation.
Okay. If we fail, can we repeat the exam again?
Eligibility, age eligibility.
No, I think they are asking that if they fail in that, reattempt that exam. And
again, you have to wait for next notification. When the notification come, at that time you can write the exam.
They can give more than one attempt, right, for these kind of exams.
Yeah, till 33. If you are finished your degree at 20 years. Till 33, age 33, you can go on attending the exam. You go on preparing.
Right.
If you desire for a government job, then you have to attend every year. No problem.
Right. Right. Okay. Celsa is asking, so I'll have to, so ma'am, so I'll have to do RRB NTPC. Registration is already over. So my question is there any other exams for me? I mean, once this registration is done, ma'am, I think, so if the registration is done, like, is there any other exams for RRB that they can sit for in like the upcoming months?
But you have to go through the syllabus also, na? For RRB, you are preparing for aptitude and reasoning. If you go to Group 1, Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D, then you have to read current affairs like geography, history, INM, polity,
economy, a huge syllabus you have to go through. So you have to decide yourself which exam to sit. Because if you go on writing different exams every year, 3-4 exams you are writing, you can't concentrate on one exam. So you can't achieve anything. It is a waste of time. So first concentrate in one exam, get one job, then you concentrate on another thing. Not concurrently, not at once, you can't achieve anything.
Okay. Pawan wants to know, ma'am, is there any chance of the selected students first who have background studies as BSc or BCom or Inter? Okay, so like any background selection, like I think I had another question before also for this, like for the background, how much it depends on that.
Sorry, I don't understand your question.
I think, ma'am, the student wants to ask, like, if they have a background of BSc or BCom or Inter, so which of these will have a more preference of selection?
It's not like that. You have to get the merit, you will get the job. There is no preference like that thing. So if you are a BSc student, then it will be easy for you to prepare for the exam. If you are economy or medical, commerce or a medical student, it is difficult to you to go through aptitude reasoning. So it takes some time. You have to do some hard work to
Okay, ma'am, I will complete my engineering degree next year. So can I apply for RRB exam now?
Like engineers are not eligible to apply for some post. So you have to go through clearly which
Yes.
post you are you can apply for.
Right. Ma'am, also coming about like for I could see that the medical examination is also part of these competitive exams. So what kind of medical exams they have to go through?
They have to go through that
is there like any medical fitness thing that they have to go through?
Like vision, blindness, disability. In disability also, suppose he is sorry, I hurt anyone sentiment here, but he is a dumb person. Minimum 40% dumbness he should have. Like you have just a small disability, then
Okay.
you are not selected.
Okay.
Huh.
All right. Okay, ma'am, if we compare NTPC versus normal RRB NTPC, so which is more like desirable?
Both are both jobs are same, salary structure is same, pattern is same. Then attend to. If you are selected in this, go through that. If you are selected in that, go through that. So do the same then.
Right.
Why to confuse? Why to think more?
If we talk about, ma'am, the post preference for RRB NTPC, so what according to you like will be the most preferred one?
Clerk come typist.
And ma'am, any particular reason for that?
Because you need not to think technically. If you become timekeeper, na, so it is very strange for you every time you go on doing analytics like flights they will do na pilots work. They will do in how much time it will reach the destination. Like that, every moment you go on working. If you become clerk and typist, it is very peaceful. And after 3 months joining the post, it will be easy, very easy for you to carry on your duties. No daily tension, daily pressure.
Right. Okay. If we consider, ma'am, important factors for RRB NTPC, when you're talking about the post preference. So, ma'am, what are those important factors, that is considered?
Post preference.
Like, as you said, that this is the post preference generally. So, what all factors comes behind that these are responsible for this post preference?
But if you prefer something, if you want to become a station master, but you can't get through the cutoff, then you won't get the job. The examiner selects based on your cutoff. Suppose the cutoff is going CBT 1, stage 1, the cutoff is 90 marks. Okay, then you have to get 90, then only you will be selected to 13 posts. If you get 85, you will be selected to 5 posts. If you get 80, you will be selected to 3 posts. So in that 3 posts, whatever the job will come, whatever the thing you get for that exam CBT2, you have to go. There is no choice. If you want to become station master, I will become. It's not like that. Like in UPSC, it's not like that.
Right. And yes, ma'am. Okay. Coming to like once they're filling up the form and the post preference that they're filling up. So there are a lot of I would say criterias that comes into, like, you know, the vacancies or the railway zones, the choice of railway zones, or you know, the eligibility things. So like, ma'am, what are these? The medical standard also, the work profile also. So if we can like discuss a bit on that. Okay, give us a minute. Meanwhile, all of you, if you have any more queries, like quickly put your queries here. Okay, Vinod, you can just drop your queries. Is there anything else or any doubt that you might be facing? Is there anything else or any other query that you might be facing, or you want to know anything that is left out? Probably you can share that over here. And also I have been sharing Shiksha's page, where you will find all the relevant information. So if you just click on this link, you will find all the important information and the notification for this particular exam. So as I mentioned, always try to follow these pages, as it will have all the important dates, all the important upcoming notifications for the particular exam. So you will not miss out on any information. Okay, so just try and follow these pages. They're very, very helpful. Okay, okay, just give me a minute. Okay, I think ma'am is here. All right. Okay.
Some network interruption.
Okay, no worries, ma'am. Ma'am, I could also see that in NTPC, there are a lot of executive trainees who are, I think, hired through GATE results also. So what exactly is the selection process over there?
Those are just cleared GATE exam. They are executives. They are go through outsourcing, not by exam. They won't
Okay.
clear this NTPC and all. And it
Okay.
is contract basis. What you say, like they will make agreement with the government for 2 years, 3 years. After contract is over, they have to leave the job. But
Okay.
suppose their performance is very good, they are doing well, then they may be extended another 3 years. So it is a temporary job, not permanent job like those who you get in RRB NTPC exam. It is a government job. Means
Right.
once you are selected, it is lifetime job.
Okay. Also, I have just shared this link. This is the latest notification link. Okay. So a lot of you were asking about how to know about the exam and admit card. So this is the latest updated link that I have just shared. So all of you who had queries about the updates, level 4 exam center, all the details have been released on July 20th. That is a day before, I think it's yesterday only. So please go through this link. The NBT, CBAT, RRB NTPC admit cards will be releasing by July 26th. Okay. And let me inform you that RRB NTPC CBAT exam that will be conducted on July 30th in 2 different shifts. Okay. So that's the latest update. And if you want to like get through this in detail, please go through this link. This is very, very important. This link has been released yesterday. The important notifications have got released yesterday. So please go through this link. Okay, a lot of you had query about these things. So the exam dates and everything is mentioned here that I've already told you right now.
Once
Okay.
again, I want to tell something here.
Yes, ma'am. Please.
So those who cleared CBT stage 1 exam in February, they can apply for this exam, not directly. Others can't apply for this examination. Those who cleared in January 2022, CBT stage 1 exam done. That exam who appeared and cleared got cut off. Then only they can apply for this exam, CBT 2.
Also, some of you were asking that how can we get the exam city slip? So you will have to visit the official website of RRBs.
Yeah.
And
But,
you know, yes, ma'am.
It is not opened one time for all states. 20 zones are there in railway RRB exams. In 20 zones, it will be opened. The link will be opened in different timings.
Yeah.
So that you have to check every day. You have to go through the website.
Yes, that's true. Also, when you visit those websites, you can, click on those link. There is a link created on the home page. You just need to use your user ID, password, and the details will appear on your screen. So you can just download your, exam city slip from there. Okay. So that will help you. Thing would be out, and the exam date is 30th of July. So not much time is left. So you can just go through all these links. Okay. So that's the live update that I have shared. So if you just visit this page, you will get all the live update that is coming around. Okay. Ma'am, just another question. Out of this post, which post is carrying the highest salary?
Station master.
Okay.
Category 13. So it is the highest post. There you will get a starting salary of 35K. That is basic pay.
Okay.
So on hand, you will get double, around 70K you will get. Because in RRB, Railway Recruitment Board is under central government. So there will be, every year there will be increment hike in the salary, and every 3 years there will be promotion. So at the time of retiring, you will be become a zonal manager, something. You will retire in a big position. Once you join at the age of 30 years in RRB job, at 65 years, you will become a zonal manager also. So it is a great opportunity. If you go through hard work, you will get this job. Means you got a bumper offer in your lifetime.
Absolutely. Okay. Can we select our preferred state for work? Do they give chance to transfer our post from one state to other state?
After you join the job, according to the vacancies available, you can try for a transfer. But initially, when you are writing the exam, from the zone where you belongs, there only you can write the exam.
Right.
But if you are a non-local, suppose if you are a Maharashtrian, you are staying in Haryana from 20 years, then you have to get a local certificate. Then only you can write in Haryana. Otherwise, you have to go to Maharashtra and write there.
Right. Absolutely. Ma'am, is there any negative marking also for the aptitude test?
1/3 negative marking is there. Means you wrote 3 wrong answers, then you will lose 1 right answer mark.
Okay. Okay. And like any criteria to, qualify an aptitude test, like how do, what kind of formula is there to calculate the T score, for each test?
Formula to calculate the T score means it depends on completely your confidence. If you write the right answer, obviously your T score will be more. Because in negative marking, you don't lose your marks. So if you are not confident, doubtfully you made some answer, then obviously your T score will come down. So there is no shortcut to the exam.
Right, absolutely. I am sure that they would have these kind of questions like what points do we, and I'm also like when they're going for CBT test, for this aptitude test, is there any important point that you want them to remember when they're sitting for this particular exam?
Formulas. Even in midnight, I will make you wake up at 3 o'clock. You tell me all the formulas, then I will be confident you can write the exam. You can go through the exam. Even we are surprised. From last 3 years, we are training our candidates, aspirants. But still, sometime it is very surprising. Some student is there. If you expect he will be the topper, he will be the compulsory the topper. His marks will go down. Suppose we will think some student is very dull, but he will become the topper. So our RRB NTPC is like that. We can't keep
predict
confidence.
anything.
Yeah, predict anything. Yeah, uncertain.
Right. Okay. So I'm just launching the poll for all of you. If the session was useful to you and if you found the information relevant and it works for you, and I think ma'am did answer all your queries relevant to this particular exam. So please do send your feedback through this poll, because this is very, very important for us to understand how the session worked for you. And these are some topics, some exams that are not very popular, but then we are trying to do this session so that you have an overall view of these kind of exams, questions that might go unanswered, doubts that might go unanswered. So at least you will have an answer, you will have a doubt cleared on these kind of exams, which are not that popular, I'm sure, but at least you have an answer. And if you're planning to sit for these exams, we could help you out in that. Okay. So I hope the session was useful and we could answer. Is there any other query that any of you would like to know, or is there anything that I've gone unanswered, or is there anything that is,
Excuse me.
is there anything that is not clear? So you can just quickly drop in before we wrap up the session for today. So anything else that you would want to ask right now before we wrap up the session, or anything that is not understood? I think I have shared all the relevant links that would be required. So just keep a check on that. And also we'll be coming up with more sessions on more different exams. So you will have to follow us on LinkedIn so that we can help you out with that. Okay.
Here
Yes, ma'am.
I wants to tell you one thing.
Yes, ma'am.
This exam is very confusing. Often the students will confuse between CBT 1, CBT
Yeah.
2, CABT. Some people suddenly they prepare for CABT for CBT in place of. So it is very confusing. So go through the exam pattern many times, 10 times or 20 times. Still you will be perfect. You go through many number of websites, many number of sources. Still we explain 1 hour also, it is very less for this.
Yes, absolutely. And I think it is not very popular, ma'am, to be honest, but there are a lot of queries and confusions that I could see that students do face. So I think our motive to organize sessions on these subjects are so that your confusions are solved and you have a clear idea. Like I think a lot of you had a lot of confusions for this kind of Sarkari exams. So our motive was to just help you out in those patterns, like what exactly these exams are and how they'll be useful to you, and what all things you should keep in mind. Ma'am, any last tip for the day of exam, like when they're sitting for the exam, any important thing that they should remember?
They have to practice. Once they finished their study, before 1 month, the exam starts. Every day they have to practice model papers. They have to keep timing for the model paper. In 1.5 hours, you have to solve one model paper. Then you will understand how many questions you can solve in the exam. So it will improve your performance.
Right.
Attend mock tests.
Okay. So I think we can wrap up the session. And if there is anything, you can always drop us a mail, or you can come to ask shiksha.com if any query is left out. But I think I have shared the very important links that are continuously being updated every hour. So just keep a check on that page, on that link. Okay, all the relevant information for this upcoming exam will be there, so you will not miss out on any page. Yes, Pavan, this is a recorded session and we will be uploading this video on YouTube. So if you want, I can share our YouTube channel link, so that once the video is edited and uploaded, you will find all the videos, all the sessions that we are doing every day. You will find this on YouTube. Okay. So don't worry, these sessions are recorded and they are uploaded post editing on our YouTube channel. So always you can go back and have a look on that. And if you want to connect with ma'am, we have her LinkedIn profile. We have already tagged her in the content. So you can reach out to ma'am. If you want to get any enrollment for the sessions or anything, you can always reach out to ma'am on LinkedIn profile. Okay. So all the panelists, whoever we are doing sessions with, they are available on social media. You can get in touch with them and connect with them further for any help or queries. Okay, if you want any discussion or anything about the sessions or institute, you can always connect with them on social media. Okay, so I hope the session was useful to all of you, and we will be having a lot of more sessions on MBA, for UPSC, for JEE Advanced also. And I think ma'am have shared, ma'am, I'll just share your ID once again for all of them. So you can connect with ma'am on this particular email ID also, and you can reach out to her for any help or query that is unanswered.
If you have any
And
doubts, you can
yeah,
drop a mail to me. I will answer your queries.
definitely, definitely. So we'll be having more such sessions in the upcoming weeks. So please keep a tab on our LinkedIn profile, on our social media handles. We're coming up with JEE Advanced. We're coming up with UPSC, MBAs. So there are a lot of sessions planned for all of you, and do drop in via mail your feedbacks for any topic that you want us to host sessions, and I will definitely plan more sessions on that. Right. So ma'am, thank you so much for all your time and information. And I
Thank
think
you. Thank you,
students
madam.
loved it, and they are quite satisfied with on the answers, and I wish all the students all the best. Ma'am, you like to say something to them?
Hope they are satisfied, but they will be confusion also with this.
Yes.
So go through the web session again once.
Absolutely. And I'll try to upload this video as quick I can after editing. So don't worry. Okay,
Because
thank
we
you.
go through many questions in 1 hour. So
Yeah.
we will be answering in the minutes, just minutes. So you have to go through again
Yes.
to get back.
So just go through that. As ma'am is absolutely right. Just go through the video and you'll find, like, if you have missed anything, you'll find answers in the video. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. And all the very best, whoever is sitting for the upcoming exam on 30th July.
Yeah, all the best.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel.